Hi guys, welcome back to Wigs with Steph. I'm Steph. So your wig has a tangling problem. Well, I wish I could say that it wasn't common, but unfortunately it is common, especially at the nape of the neck. And the reason being is because it's rubbing up against your clothes, it's tangling, knotting within each other, like each fiber is crossing over one another and just like getting a little matted and tangled. So unfortunately, this is quite common. You're probably thinking like, yeah, but maybe that just means that the wig is dying early. That's not really true though, because, okay, so hear me out. When you first purchase a wig, it's soft, it's supple, it's nice. It's got sort of like that film, like silicone film over top of it. When it comes from the manufacturers, like actually in their factory, when they're prepping the wig to send it off to you, when they're making the wig, they add this sort of like film over top the fibers, over top the hair to make it like really silky and smooth, really nice. We all love this when we get the wig. That's when it's like, oh my goodness, it's so silky, it's so smooth, it's so like amazingly feeling, and you think it will never tangle. Well, the thing is like when you wear that wig day in and day out, you're wearing it lots, you're wearing it with clothing. Right now it's winter here in Calgary, so it is cold, and I'm wearing a sweater, and you're not going to catch me without wearing a sweater or without a toque when I go outside, because it's freaking cold. And so when you wear clothes, and we all wear clothes, your hair is going to rub up against your clothes. The fibers are gonna cross, they're gonna tangle, they're gonna mat. So then it's our job as wig wearers, after every time we take our wig off for the night to go to sleep, because hopefully we're not wearing our wigs to bed, it is now our job to detangle the wig. So take like a detangler spray. I don't have it with me, it's upstairs, I should have grabbed it, but it's just that Jon Renau Maintain. It's in a black bottle, and I just spray that at the base of the neck on all of my wigs here, because this is where it typically tangles. By the way, the wig I'm wearing is called Miles of Style by Raquel Welch in the color Glazed Sand. And this wig is my beloved simmer that I've had for many years. And the reason why I've been able to keep her for many years and not go like completely crazy with the fact that she does get knotted underneath, especially by the nape of the neck, and then just like at the bottom, is because after every time I wear her, I take my detangling spray, I brush her out, and then see, like, it's knotted again, and it's because I wore her a bunch. She does need to be refreshed. Now, I can either wear her like this and just deal with it, like nobody's gonna notice. Let me show you. It's really only the wig wearer that gets annoyed with the undermatting, because it's not like anybody else can see it when you're wearing the wig. Here, let me show you. All right, so this wig is like thoroughly matted because I have not brushed it out, but I just want to show you, just so that like when you wear your wig, you're not feeling like self-conscious about the fact that it may be knotted if you haven't had time to refresh it. So this is the wig. Like, does it look terrible? I don't think so. I think it just looks like my hair. It's windy outside today. Maybe I went out in the wind, just like a little messy, but like it's fine. So when I get home, what would I do? I would take it off. I would spray the Jon Renau Maintain spray, brush it out, and then, okay, so here's the trick that I do, guys. Like, let's say you're washing your wig. You wash your wig because it was dirty. Great. You let your wig dry. Now, what do? Because you're probably gonna find that it's drier than, of course, when you first bought it, right? Because there's that film that's been put on it. What I would do is refresh the wig. This is a step that I don't like to miss, and I actually made a video on it. I'll put the link right above here, but it's essentially when I take a straightener and a fine-tooth comb and I go through the wig and I literally refresh like every single strand. Just to let you know though, that video is for heat-friendly synthetics only, because those are really the only synthetic wigs, the heat-friendly, that you should be using a straightener on. Now, if your wig is a regular synthetic and you have this problem and you're like, well, Steph, I really need to refresh my synthetic wig, but it's not heat friendly. Well, in replace of the straightener is when I would use a steamer instead, but still with alongside the fine tooth comb. So I'd use the steamer, fine tooth comb and just like go through every strand. I also have a video on how I wash my synthetic wigs. That's for any type of synthetic, heat friendly or not heat friendly. It doesn't matter. I do it the same way. And I'm like kind of a simpleton, like simple bees. I'm just kind of a simple person. I don't like to complicate things. I like to use things that I already have at home. It's just the way I am. So all of my videos, I've really broken it down. I don't use like fancy stuff that you can only get in like one place. No, I'm using things like off Amazon, things that you may already have in your house. Definitely don't shy away from them. They will be helpful if you don't already have a routine yourself. Next big thing that I do, guys, that I find has made a night and day difference for myself and my wigs and the longevity and how long they last, because they will get tangled. Please don't get me wrong. Like, your wig will tangle. It doesn't matter what kind of wig you have, guys. Wear and tear happens on wigs. It's inevitable. On your own human hair, you can go and you can cut your hair and it'll grow back. But on wigs, you don't get that luxury. Any hair you cut off, obviously it's not gonna grow back. So what that means is we have to take care of this fiber. So the next thing that I do, because the manufacturers put that film on it before it comes to you, which makes it silky smooth and amazing, is why I like to use this product. It's called Simply Styling. Now this is an older bottle because it's literally lasted me forever, guys. And it's really cheap. And the reason why I like to use this Simply Styling Light Silk Spray. It's a pure silicone spray. It says it eliminates frizz, straightens, renews, extensions, and wigs. Now, even though it says straightens on it, it doesn't mean that if you spray it on a wavy wig or a curly wig, that the wig is going to become straight. That's not what it means at all. But what it does do is it will actually put some shine back into your wig. And I don't mind shine. Like, I think it makes a wig look really vibrant and beautiful. And in fact, on my own in fact, on my own natural hair, back when it was like nice and before Graves' disease like actually affected it, I would use shine sprays to make it look beautiful again. So I don't mind a bit of shine on a wig. This does add a bit of shine. If you don't like the shine, just be careful like where you put it. But what I find it does miraculously is when I spray it at the nape of the neck, and I tend to like spray it towards the bottom of my wigs as well. Not at the top because I don't want the shine at the top, but at the bottom I think it's totally fine. I spray it on my wig like this. And I find that it just like gives it such a beautiful and amazing feeling. It kind of like brings that silky feeling back. And so I spray this on, guys, after I refresh my wigs with the straightener and the fine tooth comb. So after I do that is when I spray this on. And I find that it's just like, it's amazing. This has kept my wigs lasting a really long time. This doesn't mean though that when you put this on, your wigs are not gonna get tangled. That's not what it means. This will become a barrier. This will keep your wigs silkier and smoother. So it won't mat as fast, but it's still gonna tangle. So nothing you can do can keep your wig from never tangling again. I wish I had that magic trick that like your wig is never gonna tangle again if you do like A, B, C, and D. No, that like anyone who promises that is lying. That's not a thing. Your wigs will tangle. All we can do is try our best to protect it, keep it lasting as long as we possibly can, because we paid special money. We paid like our hard-earned money for these wigs and we want it to last. But we just have to realize that after a good amount of time that we've worn wigs, they will become tangled, but that doesn't mean that they're dead. It doesn't mean we have to throw them out. It just means that we have to take some extra time, extra tender loving care to put into the wigs to make them come back to life and be okay and make us stop like obsessing about the back and the tangling. We just need to take care of it so that it doesn't bother us. Because honestly, to the outside world, like people can't even tell. Like for example, this wig is slightly tangled, right? Like my fingers are catching, but you don't notice. I know you don't notice. Don't say you notice because you don't. Because I wear my wigs out all the time, even when they are tangly, and people don't notice. It's only you that notices, but I do know it's annoying. Like it's so annoying when you get those mats underneath, like, oh, it's annoying. But all you can do is refresh your wig, put some Simply Styling silicone spray on, and Bob's your uncle. That saying is so funny. Bob is not my uncle. Rob is my uncle. I had first found the silicone spray off of Amazon, and it was like a really good price off of Amazon. It's not like super expensive at all. And I had never checked out their website before, like where it actually comes from. It's okay. The dog wants to go for a walk, baby's crying. This is my life, guys. It's very chaotic. And so I had heard that this website gives out discount codes like once a year, every now and again. And so I thought, like, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to them, because I wonder if it would end up being cheaper than Amazon at that point. So I did reach out. They gave me a discount code. It's Wigs with Steph. I'll put the link below, but the only thing is like I don't know like where they ship to. I'm pretty sure they're in the States. So I don't know like do they ship outside of the States? I'm not sure. But that would be something to look into, because with my discount code, it actually ends up being cheaper than Amazon. If you live someplace where they don't ship, it's still like pretty cheap on Amazon anyways. So check it out. I will put both links, both the Amazon one and the actual website with my code, down in the description, as well as like other things I use to refresh my wigs, like the John Renault Maintain Spray. I'll put that down there too. And please write in the comment section if you guys have any more questions, because I do like reading them and I like to make videos helping you guys out. So let me know, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I will see you next time. Take care, guys.